There is too much light in this bar. I can see the black on white of this page beckoning me to scrawl. An old Devo song on the jukebox. Old Devo? What a paradox. A strange, futuristic reminiscence, but Mongoloid sure takes me back. There is too much light in this bar. Cigarette, pale and dramatic, lipstick, thick pout. The waft of smoke sticks needles in my memory. I used to smoke to be cool in 7th grade when a girl named Amy wore lace up the front and back, hip hugger bell bottoms, and a crocheted halter. Me trying desperately to hide my walking down the hall out of control puberty boner with a math book. And now a woman walks by with the exact same outfit on, looking so ever so retro, thrift store hip. There is too much light in this bar. Too much light, too much vibe, too many haircuts, too much leather, too much blah, 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 and drunken shrieks and trendy music pumping through the great altar of mumble. A guy sporting perfect post-grunge posture, goatee sprite and tattooed bondage, pretends not to notice the platform nymph, Bo Derek braided with round wire frames and a Susie cream cheese smile. A nauseating Generation X marks the G-spot dating ritual, and I wonder if either of them have a rubber on them. God, I hope so. There is too much light in this bar. I start thinking about this whole Generation X thing. X, the unknown, the lost generation slipped through the cracks, and I wonder if any of us Xers know that Generation X was the name of Billy Idol's first band. And the trendy book of the same name came out much later. And although their first album was pretty good punk rock, I have this recurring nightmare that Billy Idol will be playing Vegas in about 20 years, weighing 350 pounds in a black leather-studded jumpsuit, his Captain Picard hairline moosed into some gray crown of thorns, bellowing a geriatric mating call. It's a nasty for a white wedding. And I personally am offended that the entire Baby Buster generation was labeled after anything Billy Idol contributed to. There was too much light in this bar. Cut through the attitude with a syringe, and I'm just about to start screaming at the top of my lungs, hey, let's all wear fake paratrooper boots and dress as far down as we possibly can, and see who can be the most smolderingly pissy. And even though we all share the same epidemic boredom and apathy, we still have the gumption to call ourselves alternative. When suddenly Dicko Suave, guitar player for the Rockbusters and a serious, hardcore motherfucker from way back, swaggers into the room like a gunfighter with too many bullets, and as the jukebox pauses between songs, he screams, I'm here to do heroin and fuck, and I'm all out of heroin. He picks the closest, most pretentious person, who is me, sitting, writing in my sketchbook, grabs me off my bar stool and begins to hump furiously at my leg. And now I know for sure there is way too much light in this bar. Hey. Don't worry about me, Cause maybe I'm steamrolling past the borders of your own personal good taste zone, but I've had it up to here with all the whiny, pedantic paranoids spreading fear through any outlet possible, like so much regurgitated spam across the collective saltine of the American consciousness. Media? Forget it. Don't expect to hear the unbiased truth anywhere. On the news, your favorite Ricky, Sally, Danny, Geraldo, Jenny, Bozo, Gumby, and Pokey talk show, or especially talk radio. I say fill all their mouths in with cement, cause I know about radio. Hell, I was fired from a so-called alternative station for playing an Ice-T song. You know what the title was? Freedom of speech, for Pete's sake. So don't worry about me while you're cruising around in your Miata listening to Top 40 or that awful new wave mix of oldies licks that gets passed off as country nowadays. I'm fine. I'll be sitting at home listening to my massive record collection. That's right, vinyl. Walls of it. No highfalutin laser beam driven CD players for me. I still stick needles in my music, right in the groove, baby. Just like a visit to the dentist. Painful and vibrating. And it doesn't matter if it's Patsy Cline or Black Sabbath. I worship every scratch and pop like Charles Whitman cleaning his gun. So don't worry about me. Just drive by and wave while I throw my TV off the roof in full milk and cheese splendor. Cause since Bob Ross died, there's nothing to watch anymore. You ever wonder why Bob Ross, Jerry Garcia, and Mickey Mantle all died right in a row? Well, I don't worry about it too much, except when I can't sleep, which is all the time. So don't worry about me, cause there are no more home run heroes. There are no more 30-minute guitar solos. There are no more happy trees and fluffy little clouds. So don't worry about me. I'll be pushing my shopping cart of misery down the sidewalk of your conscience, and you can step right around me like a fly-covered piece of dog poop without even offering the meager spare change of your apathy. So don't worry about me. I'll turn it hot, whiter than Michael Jackson as all the blood rushes to my feet, and I stand with 13 items in my hands in the 12 items or less aisle. Cause I'm a rebel. I'm a lone wolf, baby. I'm a real gone guy with a six-pack and a frozen pizza, and I'm just looking for love. You wanna dance?
Charles Bukowski's dead. Finally, there is enough beer for the rest of us.